Before the break, we asked on which day is a couple least likely to call time on their romance. The answer is Christmas Day.
And welcome back to Britain's brightest daytime show with Nihal Arthanaika, Lisa Faulkner and Michael Ball. And if you fancy weeping buckets, I'll tell you again, do go and see his production of Love Story, London's Duchess Theatre. Your man here may not be in it. Some might say that's a plus.
Listen.
Forgive me.
Don't rise to it, Michael. Don't rise to it.
And it's nearly Christmas.
Now, still to come this fine morning, would you stop sex for a text? A new survey reckons more than 1 in 20 of you would. 027 173 5555 is the number if you're one of them. But first, happy Christmas, you're dumped. Is it better to dump? I feel like Alan Sugar then. You're dumped. You're dumped. And dump your unwanted lover now or wait until after the Christmas festivities. Believe it or not, this is what the readers of Marie Claire magazine have been struggling with all month. Maybe you can help them out. Dump them before Christmas and you're free to get off with someone else at the office party. You could also argue you're being more honest. Or stick with them until New Year and you're guaranteed a date all through the festive season and, crucially, still get loads of prezzies from them on Christmas Day. Neil nodding along. We are the peas in a pod, mate. You may... Yes. But you might also, this is the latter option if you keep them going till New Year, you might also be a psychopath, emotionally cold and calculating. The fact the biggest day of the year for divorce lawyers is Tuesday the 4th of January suggests an awful lot of you will indeed wait until after Christmas. Psychos. Lisa, what would you do?
Oh, I'd always dump before Christmas, because once I've made my mind up, I can't... No, I don't care about the presents. Once you've made your mind up and you don't like somebody anymore, you don't want to be with them, I have to get them out of my life. So I don't want to spend Christmas with them. I don't want their presents.
But what if you end up spending Christmas alone?
Yeah, but fine, put Bridget Jones on, put your pyjamas on, have your family look after you. Yeah, exactly. Go to the parties and snog lots of new boys. You know, there's lots to be said for doing it. Be honest and upfront.
Do you know sisters that would keep stringing them out till New Year?
I know people that have done, but maybe I'd like to think that they're trying. They're thinking it's Christmas.
No,
let's give it one last chance. Do you think so?
Of course they are.
Oh no!
Absolutely.
And a Christmas Day cuddle, and maybe a little bit, you know.
Would
more.
you? Would you string somebody along?
Have you?
No.
See?
No, I'm not a string along the type. No. And also, I hate Christmas, and I don't want any presents.
Oh, so you're screwed.
Yeah. No.
No.
Stop looking at me like that, Paul. I can't. That gives me the...
Nothing surprises.
So you would string them along?
Well, yeah. Well, I'd
Psychopath.
Because I like presents. So it's a tough one. How much have I spent in advance on them? Do I, can I take it back? Get my money back, all of those really important things.
Great, isn't it? I think you stay with
I
them.
hadn't thought of that, what you've actually spent on them.
Yeah.
That's a major factor, you're right.
But you also, Christmas is a very good way of rating how much your partner knows about you or not. 'Cause if they get you a rubbish present, you dump them. And if they get you a good present, then you know, oh, OK, you're in tune with me, all right, we'll give you a second chance. So you've got to stick around.
Someone
for
in
the
my
present.
family does that, don't they, Mum? Yes. Famously asked by one of her special friends, what do you want for Christmas? And she said nothing, which is what she got on Christmas Day, and then it was all over. But I'm not one to gossip or spread personal tittle-tattle on the What about you, Kirsty?
Well, about me,
Yeah.
I got dumped. I'd have preferred if he'd have waited till after Christmas.
Somebody dumped you?
Yeah.
Obviously a nutcase.
Thanks, Matthew.
Right, so why? Why they dumped you just before
Rick.
Christmas?
Name and shame him, I'm on TV. He, basically, I went to Smythson, any other,
Yeah, posh
and I
paper
bought him
merchants.
a wallet because he came from quite a well-to-do family, so I thought, I've got to up my game here and spend all my money on this present for him. I gave him my present, and he said, oh, I'll give you yours after the weekend. And then he dumped me. And I didn't even get that present back, I know.
Wow.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks.
But at least you're over it. That's the nice thing.
I'm with someone else now. No, it's funny, because I met someone on New Year, and we're together.
As a
3 years
result of
later.
being free?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. There
Absolutely.
we go. Right.
Brilliant.
Happy ending.
So we've got Miriam first on line 2.
Miriam, good morning.
Good morning.
So, would you dump him now or wait till after Christmas?
Well, I've actually been dumped just before Christmas myself. I live with my partner. I moved over to Ireland to be with him. And he told me 2 weeks ago, after I spent a fortune taking him on a trip to Paris to see the Moulin Rouge, that he no longer wanted to be with me. I think it's better to dump before Christmas. Anything I want as far as presents go, I can buy myself. And at least I can move forward, and the festive spirit gets you, hopefully, up and starting again and ready for the new year.
Mistletoe is in plentiful supply, I hear, so grab yourself a bunch and start roaming up and down the high street. It's a thought. Thank you, Miriam. Rotter. Well shot of him. Next.
Yes, we have Anne next on line 3.
Anne, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. So,
a couple of
Go on.
Christmases ago, my granddaughter was going out with a young man, and they'd been out a couple of days before and bought presents for one another and everything. And then on Christmas morning, he came round and said he was dumping her.
On Christmas Day?
On Christmas Day.
Wow.
And
Nice.
That's hard.
she was absolutely heartbroken.
I'm not surprised.
And she made it a bit unhappy for all of us, really.
I bet. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna send you back to reception and we'll get the address of this bloke and we'll go around and we'll do him over for you, all right? What a lousy thing to... Christmas Day! And thank you. Let's have another.
Okay, we have Charisse next on line 1.
Charisse, good morning.
Good morning.
Is this going to be a happy story, Charisse?
No, it's not. It's even worse.
OK, let me just consult myself with Gillian McKeith just for a few moments.
My ex-husband waited until all through Christmas. Don't, you're making me so sick. My ex-husband waited until New Year's Eve. We'd had Christmas with my youngest daughter, and then we'd had a party with friends, and then on New Year's Eve, as we were getting ready to go to another party, he said, "Oh, I can't wait to do this." He said, "I'm leaving you." And that was after nearly 30 years of marriage.
Wow.
And but apparently the friends that we were going to the party with, a lot of them knew that he'd had somebody else. And so,
Some people, I mean,
so now my youngest daughter will not celebrate Christmas or New Year or anything. So he's actually ruined that for her as well, because she said, "How could he have sat at Christmas dinner saying, 'Oh, I love you,' and we're giving you presents and giving
Crackers.
you presents."
Crackers.
It's horrible.
Crackers.
Is there ever a good time, though?
No, there isn't. But you wait then. After, if it's New Year's Eve or Christmas Day, you wait. And I think you've got to reclaim Christmas. You've got to take it back from him and have a brilliant one this year.
Take it back from the Christians,
From
bring it back to the
from
pagans.
that horrible man. You've got to say, right, this is my Christmas with my family, and I'm going to have a brilliant time.
I think we'll wrap that one up there. Nice note to conclude. And then we move on to our final talking point of the day, which is the one I think most of the panel, all of the panel, are as bemused by as I am, and that is, would you stop sex for a text? More than 1 in 20 of you would. When it comes to the under 25s, it's far, far higher. Why can't you just wait another 10, 15 seconds until I'm done and then check your phone? Kelly Askins, Facebook to say, "I sometimes break off from sex because I know I won't be able to concentrate until I've answered my text." Well, you're a goldfish? You got problems with concentration? What about the rest of you? 0207 173 5555. That's the number for your stories, unless you're on the job, in which case, don't call, because I ain't that interested in what you got to say. We'll see you in a minute.
People from where are most likely to answer the phone during sex? Germany, Italy or the UK? Find out after this short break.